Hey guys, welcome back. This is Gil with G&G Tactical and Outdoors. Today we're going to be looking at a brand new knife from Benchmade. This is the full immunity knives. We have the 290BK, we have the 290BK-1, and then the 290BK-2. Now technically these were supposed to be released last year in 2022, but for whatever reason, Benchmade decided to hold off and delay the release until 2023. There will be a couple of other flavors of the immunity knife, the auto immunity, and then there is also a semi-automatic immunity. So let's get to it. So the very first one that we have here, it's the 290BK. This one is their cobalt blue finish. So let's take a closer look. I really love the milling on these patterns. Really nice. Something different from Benchmade. And these full immunities do come with a small lanyard and bead. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the other iterations, the auto immunity and then the one that's assisted, those will not have the lanyards, but we'll have to just wait and see. And so here's the spring side. Let's just go ahead and open this up. So what's really cool, it's very rare that you're going to find the Benchmade with the this Wharncliffe style blade. Predominantly, Benchmade will stick with either the drop point or the Tonto version. So, in my opinion, it's really refreshing to see this particular blade style being offered by Benchmade. That's a really cool design here. I don't know if you can catch that here in the camera. Kind of immunity. Guess that's supposed to look like a virus symbol on that side, and then here they use the M4 steel. So interesting. So here on this side, they've got the the hex head, and then on this side actually has the design pattern. All right, so that's the cobalt blue. So that's the 290BK, and let's see. Then we're going to go on to the BK-1. So this one, they're calling this a flat, dark earth. So if you're out, I guess, in the woods, nature, this would be kind of, your classic style color. So again, there's the bead. You can see also here, the standoffs match the handle color as well. And then, of course, the bolster here. So what's cool about these is that they have the jimping on the spine, and this is a small knife. The blade length is 2.49 inches, and the overall length is just under 6 inches. This is 5.94 inches. So for me, it's easy to get 3 fingers wrapped around this. I personally would probably remove the lanyard. It really does nothing for me. I know their intent is for fast deployment if you're going to pull this out of the pocket, but for me, it kind of just gets in the way when I'm cutting. So let's set this aside, and for those of you that are on Team Green, that like the green color, this one they're calling Woodland Green. So, if you're out in the natural woods forest somewhere, this was a really cool color that kind of blends well with that type of environment. This bead color, it's a little bit darker. It doesn't really match per se the color of the handles as the other two do. But here, let's get you a closer look. So I'm a big fan of this style blade, the Wharncliffe style. It's perfect for cutting open boxes. And yeah, I guess if you're using it to cut vegetables or meats in the kitchen, it'd make a really great slicing knife as well. So I'm really excited about this knife. These knives, I think they're really cool. It's a nice to see this type of milling pattern. I've yet to see Benchmade come out with this particular style. So let's do a quick comparison. I will show you guys. Let's take a look. I've got the ProTech Rund here next to me. So the blade length on the runts are just under 2 inches. So I'll give you a little comparison there. So the handle on the immunities get a little bit longer. The blade length is going to be longer than the ProTech Rund knife. And let's see, we've got a Chavez tack knife. This is the smallest knife that Chavez makes for their production Ultramar series. So almost identical in terms of overall length. The tack knife does come in a little bit longer, and the handle length is about the same length. And for grams, let's go ahead and compare this with a Benchmade. We all pretty much seen the Benchmade knives, so we can appreciate the comparison here. So this one was their aircraft aluminum kind of spacecraft type handle. Anyway, back to the immunity. So let me read you the description from Benchmade. When blade length is restricted, necessity isn't. Designed for ease of concealment and compact utility, the full immunity features a sub 2.5-inch CPM M4 blade with a Cobalt Black Cerakote finish, boasting outstanding edge retention and strength and a Wharncliffe profile, tapering to an ultra-fine point. The included lanyard speeds up retrieval from the pocket for manual deployment in evolving situations. Finished with anodized aluminum handle scales, the full immunity is a concentrated dose of full-fledged utility in a compact configuration. All right, so I'll leave the specs down below, just above the comments section for this particular knife. This is now available today, May the 18th, 2023. So this is available at various dealers. And if you're new to Benchmade, let me just point out that the clips are reversible. So let's go ahead and close this. So if you're a lefty, you can actually remove the 2 set screws here on this side and install it on the opposite side. And now this becomes your open side. And then this will be your, what would be called like the spring side if it had a liner lock. So anyway, but here I forgot, let's go ahead and show you guys the detail here in this blue that matches. I think Benchmade did a really good job with this. My only concern is the price point. So if for the cons for this particular knives, pricing. This is a $300 knife, and so the MAP price takes that down to $270. That is my one beef with Benchmade's 2023 knives, is that the price increase that they had. I think it's really outside of where they should be. That's just my personal observation. I think Benchmade should really back off on their pricing just a bit. I don't really see how this could be a $270 knife, but you've got the M4 steel, the Cobalt finish, then the texturing. So I get it that there is money involved in making this knife, but I just would really love to see them come down. I think they're a little bit high all across the board on every single new knife that's come out for 2023. I personally think they're hitting it way above where it should be. But anyway, that's just my personal point of view. Anyway, let us know, which of the 3 colors do you prefer? Do you like the Cobalt Blue? Are you a flat dark earth person? Do you like the Woodland Green? I'd really like to know what you guys think. Let me know what are your personal what's your personal likes about this knife. What are your dislikes about the knife? Please leave us some comments, leave us some feedback down below. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, help us to get over to 1,000 members. And we're going to try to do a giveaway once we get closer to that 1,000, but every little bit helps. So when we get to that point, we'll definitely like to hit that 1,000 mark, subscribe, and then we'd like to keep growing, hit the 5,000, 10,000, etc. So we're going to keep pumping out more videos. And again, please let us know, what do you think about these new full immunity? What is it that you like about it? What do you dislike about it? And let's get some conversations going. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll hope to see you on the next one. Take care.